Welcome to Badminton Unlimited, your weekly access to badminton and beyond. This week, we speak to Indonesia's number 2 in men's doubles, Angga Pratama and Ricky Karanda Suwardi, and we head to Malaysia to look at a badminton camp helmed by the famous Sidek brothers. The Rio 2016 Olympics concluded last weekend, and badminton saw the coronation of its latest champions. Badminton Unlimited would like to congratulate the winners who battled hard and stood proud on the podium. 2 thumbs up to China's Fu Haifeng and Zhang Nan, and to Malaysia's Go Vishem and Tang Wee Kiong for their heart-stopping performances. Gold and silver to China and Malaysia. And to Great Britain's Marcus Ellis and Chris Landridge, who took home the bronze. Congratulations to Japan's first ever gold medal winners in badminton, Misaki Matsutomo and Ayaka Takahashi. With Denmark's Christina Pedersen and Camilla Ritter-Yule in the runners-up spot. And Korea's Jong Kyung-eun and Shin Sung-chan, the bronze medal winners. Our heartiest congratulations to the Rio 2016 winners in men's and women's doubles. Well done! At the elite level, the men's doubles is perhaps one of the most enthralling exhibitions of badminton at its most athletic. Witnessing 4 shuttlers exchanging blows with lightning reflexes and sublime footwork counts for a true sporting spectacle. Indonesia is home to some of the best in the business when it comes to this format of the game, with 3 pairs featuring in the top 20 of the BWF's world rankings. Southeast Asian Games champions Angga Pratama and Ricky Karanda Suwardi currently sit at number 10 and know all too well the ferocity of the competition around them.
Persaingan itu pasti ada.
The rivalry is inevitable, especially when you're training here. We can be fiercely competitive, but not to the point of hurting each other, because after all, we're all friends. It's a healthy atmosphere.
Persaingan pasti ada.
The training we do here can be combative, but at the end of the day, we're still a team. We keep the rivalry in the court, but once we step out of it, our friendships continue.
The Badminton Unlimited cameras were in the country's capital, Jakarta, recently to find out about the pair's ambitions ahead. Ricky dons the colours of Bandung club Mutiara Cardinal, while partner Angga hails from Jaya Raya. And it was from their time there competing on the domestic circuit that they were able to impress national selectors. Angga was invited into the national setup in 2009, while Ricky got his nod the following year.
Tentunya sangat bangga ya. Apalagi saya belum.
It's a very proud moment. Even though I'm far from reaching the heights of my seniors Ahsan and Hendra, it's still a great honor to me.
Hendra Ahsan, tentunya sangat bangga. Masuk di PBSA ini bisa mengharumkan nama Indonesia.
To be here means I can bring glory to Indonesia. And if we win, we have the satisfaction of singing our national anthem in another country, which isn't easy to achieve.
Menyanyikan lagu Indonesia Raya di luar negeri sana kan nggak semudah itu gitu.
Both Ricky and Angga began their national team tenure with different partners. It was only towards the end of 2014 that they were finally paired together. For those on the outside, the change may have seemed disruptive, especially with Angga enjoying considerable progress with previous partner Rian Agung Saputra. But he and Ricky both trusted in what was decided for them.
It was down to the coach's decision. They're always looking for the best combinations. It doesn't mean we were performing badly. Switching partners is part of their strategy.
Strategi pelatih lah. Mungkin pelatih di situ lebih tahu ya, lebih.
The coaches know more than we do, and they're only doing what's best. For us, we're just happy to go with their decision to change partners. Of course, there's a big difference when I was playing with Barry, but now I feel more compatible with Angga.
Lebih cocoknya sama Angga sih.
The scratch pairing didn't take long to justify this decision. Ricky and Angga followed up their runners-up finish at November's Macau Open with a big win at the OUE Singapore Open just 5 months later.
Tentunya sangat senang ya, apalagi bisa meraih.
Obviously, I was delighted, especially when you consider that we were only together for 6 months before and we could already win a title in Singapore. It's also a Super Series win, so I'm just proud.
Tentunya sangat senang lah, sangat bangga tersendiri gitu. Pertama saya juga nggak nyangka bisa.
I was also in disbelief we could win the Singapore Open because our partnership was just 6 months old. But with our hard work, thank God we were able to be champions. From the start, we just kept our focus one game at a time, but didn't think we'd win.
Nggak nyangka juga bisa juara.
The Lion City also turned out to be a happy hunting ground for the men. In June, they would go on to clinch a badminton gold at the regional tournament, the SEA Games, held at the same venue.
Mungkin di Singapura kayak udah rumah kedua bagi saya.
Maybe Singapore is like my second home because we won at both the Singapore Open and the SEA Games. So maybe it really feels like a second home. The supporters also had a good number of Indonesians.
Banyak orang Indonesia ya. Menurut saya juga seperti itu ya, mungkin second home buat saya.
It's the same for me. Perhaps it's really our second home because we were champions twice in a short space of time. The weather and the food there are not any different to here, so it feels like home.
Makanan nggak jauh beda dengan kita juga, mungkin seperti rumah sendiri.
However, that winning feeling seemed to desert them at the beginning of this year as they came off second best in 3 tournaments. The Indonesian duo also narrowly missed out on a spot at the Rio Olympics, but they're taking these setbacks on the chin as they plot their way to more success.
Tahun ini, tahun kemarin, kita
This year we've been finishing runners-up in some of the tournaments we've played so far, from India, New Zealand, and the latest one at Australia. We know we've worked hard, but maybe our time hasn't arrived yet. I think for the future tournaments that we will compete in, we just need to work harder and continue to keep believing. Recently, we finished 9th in the Rio rankings, so hopefully I will be there at Tokyo 2020 with Ricky.
di 2020 di Tokyo saya bisa masuk dengan Ricky. Kita harus lebih percaya diri ya ke depannya.
Moving forward, we need to have more self-belief, keep learning and never give up, especially learning from our seniors like Ahsan and Hendra.
Hendra Aksan. Itu aja.
Still only 24 and 25 years of age respectively, Ricky, Karanda, Suwardi and Angga Pratama feel confident their best years are just ahead of them. And that can only mean good news for Indonesian badminton fans. When we return, we check in on the Sidek brothers as they nurture the next generation of badminton hopefuls. Visit our YouTube channel, badmintonworld.tv. There are tournament highlights, plays of the day, as well as past matches to savor. Missed an episode of Badminton Unlimited? Do not fret. All the episodes are available for your viewing pleasure. All the best badminton clips are just a click away. We continue with our roll call of medalists in Rio. Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir gave Indonesia one of the best gifts on the country's Independence Day: gleaming gold medals. Malaysia is equally proud of how far Chan Peng-soon and Goh Liu-ying have come. And bronze went to China's Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei. Hats off to all the winners in the mixed doubles event. Recently, Badminton Unlimited made a trip to Johor, the southern state of Malaysia, to check out a talent camp that took place in the state's capital, Johor Bahru. Young hopefuls gathered to watch and learn from one of the country's best.
I am a builder, so I have vision. I have vision in the sense that that's why until now, I already 56 and I still in the court. Because why? Because I have been up there, I've been at the top. I know how he feels. I know the pressure of winning. I know how difficult to be a champion.
Datuk Haji Misbun Datuk Haji Sidek was Malaysia's #1 men's singles shuttler during the country's golden era during the 80s and 90s and is the eldest of the famous Sidek brothers. He was the man responsible for the rise of the nation's current badminton ace, Lee Chong-wei, coaching and guiding a young Lee to numerous international titles and the world #1 ranking. Although Misbun has since left international badminton behind, he is still very much involved with the sport.
I'm a coach and also advisor. So Nusa Masuri, we are all the founder. My brothers Razib, this Jalani, myself, Jalani, Rahman, Rashid, Fu Kok Kiong. Nusa Masuri means Nusa is for the future, Masuri is a legend. Langkawi. So this is Nusa. We want to give back. That's why we are here.
Nusa Masuri Badminton Club is currently under the guardianship of Misbun and his two brothers, Jalani and Rahman. The club may be in Kuala Lumpur, but it has been active in conducting badminton talent camps across the country for close to 20 years. The aim of these camps is to encourage an active and healthy lifestyle amongst children aged 7 to 12 years old, while teaching them one of Malaysia's favourite sports.
The purpose is to encourage them to love this badminton, because badminton is already in Olympic. Actually, that our minister also tell to them that one kid, one sport. Beside a study and then got one sport. So also this thing also good for their health also to make them little bit exercise, to make them healthy.
Misbun, together with Jalani and Rahman, travels to various Malaysian states to conduct coaching clinics. Funding comes from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and with the famous Sidek name behind the camp, it was destined to be a success.
Saya dapatkan maklumat ni daripada kawan saya.
My friend who is with the Johor Youth and Sport told me about this camp. He asked me if I have any kids whom I can enroll in the camp. So I enrolled my son, who is 9 years old, because it would be good for his development.
Baguslah untuk perkembangan dia.
Close to 60 boys and girls signed up for the 3-day camp in Johor Bahru, which was held at the state's Youth and Sports Complex. With food and lodging provided free, the youngsters spent 2 nights away from the comforts of home. This helps them with some life skills, including independence, something the Sidek brothers were keen to encourage.
Maybe this one like first time, even the parent also worried, is it my kid staying there, is it okay or not okay? They also don't know, but so it means like their kid is now become independent, because badminton is considered like independent. When you go to inside the court, you are alone. Who want to help you? If you are not training hard, if you are not working hard, it's you. It depends on you.
Besides drills, skills and lessons in the techniques of badminton, there is one development that Coach Misbun would always emphasize.
Number one is make them get rid of the fear. Fear means they have to be brave. Take out the shyness first. So they make them speak, they may talk, then certain activity, they was shouting. So this is all the purpose on triggering. So from there we take into badminton, we show this certain technical on basic, intermediate and advanced. Then after that we give some drills. It's a simulation from the senior players. That's why I use the senior to see, oh this one, oh this one, oh this one. Then they understand.
And that was not the end. They've gone through the drills, they have learned the techniques. But can they remember?
Then after that, from there, about the mind, whereby they must know also using the thinking about the many technique that they should know. They should remember. They cannot forget.
The camp might have lasted only a few days, but it is the valuable lessons that the young participants bring home that are important, and what Misbun and his brothers are striving for.
I made a lot of friends in this camp. I learned a lot of new things here, like the techniques that are required to play badminton. attacking stroke, lobbing, smash, net.
Net, dan banyak lagi.
The foundation has been laid. With coaches like Misbun Sidek at the helm, it is the hope of Malaysia that the tradition of the sport will be carried on to the next generation. After the break, we're in Nepal to report on their shuttle time event in Kathmandu. We round up our Rio 2016 wishes with the women's and the men's singles. Congratulations to Spain's Carolina Marin, the first non-Asian women's singles champion. To India's PV Sindhu, who took home the silver medal. And bronze medalist, Japan's Nozomi Okuhara. Last but certainly not least, gold medalist China's Chen Long and silver medalist Malaysia's Lee Chong Wei, who gave us plenty of nail-biting moments in the final. And Denmark's Victor Axelsen, who proudly took home a bronze medal. We salute badminton's Olympic singles champions. In the same celebratory mood, let's check out what's being said on social media after the conclusion of Rio 2016. Chica showed her excitement with photos of Tontowi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir on Twitter. The greatest gift for our Independence Day. Gold medal from #Olympics 2016, #Emas untuk Indonesia. I am so proud of you. Fanachakon from Thailand tweeted, "Congratulations, gold medals, men's doubles, #China, #Badminton, #Fuhaifeng, #Changnam, and silver medals, #Malaysia, #Rio 2016, #Olympics 2016. Japan's women's doubles champion Ayaka Takahashi shared a picture of her gold medal and tweeted in Japanese, "A dream come true. We fought and didn't give up. Thanks for all the support. Thank you very much." New women's singles champion Carolina, with her big smile, tweeted, "Olympic champion and thanks to everyone." And in Spanish, "Many thanks for all your support. #Oro, #badminton." Chenlong_Shuxian FC shared this photo on Twitter. "It's not Chenlong's gold medal, but it's their gold medal." Oh, that's sweet. Yuri Azhar TS Mazlan tweeted his support for Malaysia's ace Lee Chong Wei. Lee Chong Wei silver in medal, gold in Malaysians' hearts. #MAS, #Rio 2016, #Olympics. The Olympics may be over, but do continue to get in touch with us on social media. Follow us on Twitter, tell us what you think of the latest news, or perhaps you just want to leave an encouraging post for your favorite player on Facebook. If you've got any comments or photos to share, do get connected with us on these social media platforms. Regardless of whether they were boys or girls, every budding youngster was making their way to the Army Police Force Club in Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal.
More than half of the students, they have not seen the badminton. And forget about the badminton hall. So we are very thankful to APF. They have provided such a nice playground. So I'm sure that some of the Lindan and some of the Lee Chong Wei may be here.
It was Destination Nepal for Badminton Unlimited, as the team headed off to the historic city and dropped in on a shuttle time initiative. Launched in 2012, the global grassroots program has spread badminton to more than 100 nations across all 5 continents. Nepal is one of the 25 countries in Asia to get the project, and it was first launched in February this year. 2 months later, Shuttle Time Nepal also conducted a school sports carnival in the Bhaktapur region to recognize the first anniversary of the disastrous earthquake that shook the country in 2015.
Shuttle Time project is one of the best programs for all of us of Badminton Fraternity of Nepal. Because of this, I have seen lots of happiness, smiling face. All children carrying a racket and running, they are making together friendship. Along with that, social inclusion is one of the best part of this Shuttle Time. We are really thankful to government of Australia and Sports Matter and even the BWF.
It was introduced through Nepal Badminton Association and through partnership with Badminton Asia, where we initially trained a team of 42 tutors who have then gone on in turn to then train groups of teachers who will introduce the sport in schools to children.
There was an air of anticipation and enthusiasm amongst the kids who were clearly keen to learn the sport. The teachers and tutors who were given the responsibility of sharing their knowledge with the youngsters were equally as excited about the arrival of the initiative.
Shuttle Time is very good program to make the student aware from their childhood, and student from 6 to 12 is coming here to learn the badminton course, and this is the moment which I was waiting.
Today program was very fun. I learned many new game. I play badminton with balloon, and I am very happy.
Seeing the initial response, Badminton Australia believes that they have made a significant impact through this project in Nepal. And there was more joy in store for the Nepalese enthusiasts, as another sports diplomacy program named the Shuttle Time Connect was launched in the last week of July.
Shuttle Time Connect is a subset of Shuttle Time Nepal that connects primary schools in Nepal to primary schools in Australia, specifically in the Gold Coast. The reason why it's in the Gold Coast is because Australia has a major badminton event happening in 2017 called the Sudirman Cup, and we'd like to create that cultural exchange so that hopefully in the future they can connect via educational and cultural experiences, but also perhaps attend our event.
The Shuttle Time Nepal introductory program provided training for more than 40 tutors across the 5 regions of the country. The Shuttle Time Nepal introductory program provided training for more than 40 tutors across the 5 regions of Nepal. The initial project saw the locals turning out in huge numbers and has paved the way for plans to expand the program to more educational institutions in the near future.
We were speaking with the Minister of Youth and Sport over the last few days, and although the program only covers 200 schools at this stage, his aim is to cover 34,500 schools, hopefully in the future. We hope that Shuttle Time, being badminton's schools' badminton program, can reach that number.
Australian government and BWF have really given us a good appetizer. Now people are everywhere, they are emerging, badminton players are emerging. So I request, even we wish that this project should go another year also. So at least we can find the right badminton player.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Find out more about BWF's grassroots program on these platforms. So download the app, visit the website and get active on Facebook. Your gateway to Shuttle Time has never been so easy. Before we go, let's see what the international circuit looks like as we check the Badminton Unlimited calendar. Next week on Badminton Unlimited, we speak to Indonesia's men's doubles duo, Ferry Agriawan and Rian Agung Saputra, as they share with us their ambitions of emulating their predecessors.
Hi, I am Barry Anggawan. I am Renagung Saputra. You are watching Badminton Unlimited.
See you next week.